Have you ever felt like giving up when everything seems to be against you? Have you wondered if your perseverance matters when every effort seems fruitless? What if I told you that the answer to overcoming adversity lies hidden in an ancient story, a story that spans across the generations, straight from the pages of the Holy Bible? Today we're unlocking powerful insights from a pivotal moment in Genesis 25:27-34, a tale of faith, perseverance, and unshakable belief in God's promises. In Genesis 25, verse 27-34, we meet Jacob and Esau, twin brothers with vastly different destinies. Esau, the elder, is a skillful hunter, a man of the field who exudes physical strength. Jacob, on the other hand, is quiet and contemplative, dwelling in tents. The stark contrast between these two men sets the stage for an extraordinary revelation. One day, Esau returns from the field, famished and desperate for food. He begs Jacob for a portion of the lentil stew he's preparing. Jacob seizes this moment, seeing an opportunity to secure the birthright, an inheritance that includes not only wealth and authority, but also spiritual blessings bestowed by God. Esau, driven by immediate hunger, trades his birthright for a bowl of stew. This exchange, seemingly simple yet profound, serves as a lesson on the value of perseverance and faith in God's promises. Now you may wonder, what does this ancient story have to do with our lives today? Esau's impulsive decision to sacrifice his future for immediate comfort speaks volumes about the human condition. How often do we, in moments of weakness or desperation, make choices that compromise our long-term goals and divine purposes? The birthright represents more than just material wealth. It symbolizes God's greater plans for us, plans that often require faith and patience to fully realize. Jacob's actions, though often scrutinized for their cunning nature, underscore the importance of recognizing and valuing God's promises. Jacob knew the significance of the birthright and was willing to persevere through uncertainty to attain it. This brings us to the heart of today's lesson. True faith and perseverance often involve making sacrifices and enduring trials, but the rewards are far greater than we can imagine. Consider your own life. Are there areas where you're tempted to give up too soon or settle for less than what God has promised? Remember Jacob, who steadfastly believed in the birthright's value and was willing to endure the trials that came with it. Likewise, we must hold fast to our faith and trust that God's timing and plans are perfect, even if it means facing temporary discomfort or uncertainty. In ancient times, the birthright was a tangible inheritance, but today, it can represent any promise or purpose that God has placed in your heart. It may be a calling to serve, a vision for your family, or a dream that aligns with God's will. Identifying and valuing these divine commitments is crucial. The world often presents easy distractions and quick fixes, tempting us to forgo the greater plans God has instilled within us. Jacob's story teaches us that perseverance in our faith and commitment to God's promises can lead to extraordinary blessings. Now, like Jesus, if you have faith and believe that God has a bigger plan for your life, leave a comment saying, "I believe and wait," so that we all can share in the faith journey together. Jacob's perseverance also highlights the importance of spiritual discernment. He recognized the eternal significance of the birthright, where Esau only saw temporary relief. This is a call for us to cultivate discernment in our daily lives, to seek God's wisdom in our decisions, and to prioritize that which brings lasting value over that which offers fleeting satisfaction. Spiritual discernment helps us to identify the birthrights in our lives and to guard them against the Esau-like impulses that threaten to squander them. Perhaps you're in the midst of a struggle, contemplating giving up on a dream because the path is arduously unclear. Or maybe you're facing a series of setbacks that sap your strength and shake your belief in God's promises. This scriptural passage reminds us to hold fast, to persevere, and to maintain our faith. Like Jacob, we must reach out and grasp our spiritual birthright, even if it means waiting and persevering through adversity. Jacob's pursuit of the birthright wasn't just a momentary act, it was a lifetime commitment to the promises of God. His journey was fraught with challenges, deceptive turns, and moments of self-doubt, yet he did not waver in his belief. This is the essence of perseverance, the commitment to continue forward, despite obstacles, with an unwavering faith in God's ultimate plan. By reflecting on Jacob's story, we see that perseverance is not merely enduring hardship, but actively nurturing our faith. It involves fervent prayer, seeking God's guidance, and continually aligning our actions with His will. Our faith, much like Jacob's, must be active, persistent, and unwavering. In your spiritual journey, think of the birthright as the unique calling and blessings God has prepared for you. Your perseverance in faith is what brings you closer to these divine promises. When we trust in God and hold steadfastly to His promises, we ultimately see the fruition of what He has destined for us. God's promises are timeless, transcending generations, and anchoring us in hope. They might not be immediately visible, and their fulfillment may seem deferred, but rest assured, God's timing is perfect. Like Jacob, our task is to recognize the divine birthright and diligently work towards it with faith, patience, and unwavering belief. As we conclude today's sermon, let's remember the power and importance of faith and perseverance in achieving God's promises. In the face of adversity, do not lose heart. Even when the path seems impossibly challenging, hold on to your birthright with unwavering faith. Know that God is with you, guiding you, and that your perseverance will be richly rewarded in His time. So until next time, keep believing and steadfastly waiting, knowing that God's promises are true and unfailing. Stay tuned for our next sermon as we continue this spiritual journey through the transformative pages of Genesis. May you be blessed with resilience, discernment, and unshakable faith.